Hi guys, welcome to this video. And in this video, we are going to learn about how you can configure Tailwind CSS in your React Vite project. So without any further ado, let's dive into it. In our previous video, we have created a first project in the React and explained you all the files and folder structure that we get by default. So you can see right now we have a simple setup with a few routing setup in our app.jsx. And this is what we have done in our previous video. Let's first run this project. And you know the command npm run dev, and this will start the development server. And there you go. We have just created a two-page home page and about page, and there is a header and footer. In this video, as we told you, we are going to configure Tailwind CSS so we can style our web page. So let's head over to the Tailwind CSS website and click on Get Started. Using Vite, since we are using Vite plugin, so we will go with the first option. Step 1 is already done since we have already created our project. Now we can move to our step 2 where we need to install Tailwind CSS and its white binding. So copy this command and then get back to your terminal. And I want you to, instead of closing the development server, take a new terminal and then paste the command. It will install Tailwind CSS. As you can see, now a dependency get updated. Tailwind CSS white and Tailwind CSS here one. These two dependency just updated because we have installed this. Now step 3 is about we need to change our white configuration file. As I already told you in the previous video, white config is used to change, uh, will be changed whenever we are going to install Tailwind CSS and something related settings. So just copy these two highlighted lines and again open your white config.js and paste this one here. Now in the plugins array, we have to add this Tailwind CSS and comma, and then we are done with whatever we need to change in white config file. Now head over to the next command and we have to import Tailwind CSS at our global level. So uh, now you might get confused like where to import this line inside app.css or index.css. Since we are going to do everything with the Tailwind CSS, we do not need two CSS file. One is more than enough. And you already know that index.css is globally linked inside main.jsx. So whatever you do inside your entire app, the styling will be applied to them. So we are happily going to remove app.css because this is no longer needed. We are going to just import the Tailwind CSS inside our index.css file. So I have just deleted one CSS file and then we only have one CSS file. Let's just copy paste the line import Tailwind CSS. Now all things is configured properly. Now you can use your Tailwind CSS. So let's try to style this. Okay. App.css. Okay. We also need to remove this because this file is no longer exists. We need to remove this import statement. Now we are getting whatever we can expect. Let me show you. First we are going to style some header, like We have already created those inside our shared component. This is the header and here is the footer. So now to add Tailwind CSS, we have to use class name, and now you can use its styling. You can clearly see whatever we are applying, it's applied properly. That's way too much. Still, okay. Now you can add lot of things however you want to style. Okay, so let's create a proper header that will give you the proper idea. Just we are going to create a proper header. I'm going to take a nav tag that represent the navigation, and we will divide it into three sections. The first section is going to contain the logo, and here we will have different links. Let's say four. We will define it later, and then we can have different page like home and then about, then contact. Let's have blog. Perfect. And in this we can have some buttons like sign up, and similarly sign in. There is some kind of issues like button is not defined. Sorry. This button must be in small. Perfect. What we are going to do is first add the flags so everything appear in a single row. We everything have inside the nav to represent the complete navigation. I'm going to add a class name here and then flex. Now justify between and for the padding X we are going to add some padding like 5. Let's try with 5. Okay, let's remove it from here, and then we will add padding Y, which will be add padding on top and bottom. Let's go with 5 itself. Similarly, we can have a class name here and then flex and gap of 5, better 10. And similarly, we can add class name, flex, and then gap of 5. Now you can see we are start getting uh, the general layout of the header. You can style it however you want. Right now, we do not point to any page, so we can define slash home. It will point to the slash home page, and then about, then contact, and then slash blog. Okay, what the source now? It is supposed to slash only. So same page, and then about, we do not have contact page right now, so it is going to throw you error. Similarly, we do not have blog page. You can design it however you want, there is no issues in that. And also what you can do here is put this inside a link to make it clickable, and it will point to the slash logo. To Excel, font bold. Now let's work on footer now. In the footer, right, we only have footer, so we can create different sections. Let's just logo, and then here you have all your pages. Similarly, link, and then for, we can do the same thing here. To make it work properly, just import the link, home, about, contact, blog, and here we can do two things, like the first is all right result, all right result, and here you can use the copy entity, and similarly we can do made with love. So this is going to hearts in India. Let's also style this. And we have three sections, section 1, 2, and 3. So let's style them one by one. First, I'm going to handle this section. Flex, and then justify between. In the footer will itself gonna apply padding x10, and then padding y of kind of more. Let's also add some color, so you also have the idea of color. So we have BZ, whatever color you want to apply. Right now I'm going to go with gray and give it 900. And text is going to be the gray 200. This is the section. We will keep it let's just add a gap here of 10, and then adding y of 10. We can have the text to accept, no problem in that. And then font bold. Let's mark the heart in the red color. So we are going to cut this one and wrap inside the span, so we can apply the color here also. Class name and then busy rate 500. Sorry, this should be text, and then you can also play with its size. Now if you want to put the this footer down here always, so then you can go and change this inside your layout. Like here is your main layout, header, footer, and this one. So what you can do is we can add the class name as the flex, and so flex row. Sorry, it is going to the column. Flex column, and then we will wrap inside mean, and we'll add flex one. What you can do is we already have a flex applied, flex column, and we just need to add mean height screen. As soon as we do it, it's start taking the shape of the layout we usually see on any website. So that's it for this video, and I will see you in the next one.